His question is, how about IP case? IP case usually mean copyright case, patent case, and trademark case. Those three cases usually you consider go to federal, right? So from district to appeal, some people say circuit court. Okay. Only like 10, I don't know 10 or 11, so you can imagine. Very difficult from here. Oh, finally go to U.S. Supreme Court. Okay. U.S. Supreme Court, a lot of movie, a lot of novel talk about U.S. Supreme Court. Amazing. Highly recommend. Eventually on this book, for some reason, for each chapter, it recommend a movie. The law movie. You can, I think you have time to watch it. A lot of fun there. Okay. How about related to? How did you relate your state case to? Everybody remember? Let me see. Wow, that's almost like 12 years ago. Just amazing. Everybody still remember Gore? Gore, right? The vice president. Gore versus George Bush. Remember that case? Right? Because election is 50-50 time. Amazing, right? Eventually, I predict the result 6 months before the election. I say maybe. Eventually, at that moment, I taught another school. I talk to my students and say, hey, the result, don't be surprised. I'm not people who predict it. Eventually, I read the magazine. I say, I read the magazine, the result could be tied. It's very, very little chance, never happened in the United States. And the election is tied. Everybody still remember? The case go to U.S. Supreme Court directly. Remember that? The case, not here, go there, because the case cannot wait, right? Because the election time, and there's a deadlock. So there must be one mechanism to make the very quick and very final decision, because the whole nation depends on that. Otherwise, there will be no precedent, right? So that is a very, very special case. The case just go directly to the U.S. Supreme Court, and 9 judges made the final decision. So amazing. So I think probably there's a movie to go on there. All right. Otherwise, the regular case go from district to appeal to Supreme. But how about the state case? Can state case finally go to U.S. Supreme Court? A lot. Let me tell you what. A lot. Eventually, I predict. Not me. Somebody predict. I just read it. To be honest, I just read the article. Proposition 8. Doesn't matter what result it is. Nobody gonna be happy. Only one party gonna win. Okay? California Supreme Court cannot say 50-50. No. The judge must make their decision. So Proposition 8, I predict this case finally will go to U.S. Supreme Court. It will. Okay? However, there is one weapon, very, very useful and powerful weapon at U.S. Supreme Court. Okay? Because U.S. Supreme Court can say, we don't want to hear it. You got it? You can see probably less than 100 cases may go to U.S. Supreme Court every year. Don't be surprised, probably 50, okay? Depends on. So U.S. Supreme Court judge, they can have the preliminary meeting. It's not even the trial, nothing. They just have the meeting, say, no this, no this, no this. Oh yes, this, no this, no this. Just throw it out. Just throw it out. So my prediction for the Proposition 8 cases, I don't know what's the result at California level, because right now nobody can predict. Okay, depends on how liberal or how conservative. Okay, from California. But doesn't matter this case, we'll go to Supreme Court. But I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised. Supreme Court gonna kick off, gonna throw it out, say we are not interested. We don't want to hear it, because there is a big debate, big debate at the national level. This kind of issue, no any judge want to touch it. No any judge really want to touch it. So my prediction, the case proposition A. So this the one case I want to show you, the state case. The state case may go to U.S. Supreme Court. It may, all right? Because any case for every state cases, after the state highest level Supreme Court made a decision, and the case may go to U.S. Supreme Court, but it is up to okay, U.S. Supreme Court made a decision. They want to hear it or throw it out. And it's amazing. If you want to follow what the U.S. Supreme Court, you just go to the Google, say how many cases in the pipe, how many cases in the lineup. So when is the next case Supreme Court gonna hear it, have the argument? You see the schedule there. Okay, very easy to follow up. Any questions?
So yeah, assuming the prediction is right, so the Supreme Court says